I think we're live. I think. Oops, some sirens. We got sirens. Let me just check something here. That's all right. What is happening? Ooh, hang on one sec. Hang on 1 second, folks. 1 second. All right, we are here. We are here. Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. See how it sounds. See how it sounds. See how it sounds. Test 1, 2, 1, 2. See, I'm watching it for a second. Let's see. Test 1, 2, 1. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Hello, Roxanne Betke, Strange Reverend, Killer Duck Aussie, Rosemary Randolph, Ben Husteller, Jeff Ha, Joseph Perez, Tony Del Monte, Brenda Bradley, Evalis, Pippi Long. Madison said there was a Facebook ad before the stream. So Facebook is advertising on YouTube, you're saying. Linda Nielsen, April Coco, getting ready for the snow in New York. Paula Faust, Butter Gin. Ben Weather Channel, Jeff Ha, Lynn Smith. Madison G, Amber E. Sarah Joy, moderating, thank you. April Coco. Robert Carley is concerned about the snowstorm in Maine. Tony DeMonte, Arizona Jumper, Mark Helton, moderating. Thank you, Mark. Strange Reverend. Rick Hoppy. You, Willow. Katie Lamers. Bethany O. Rusty G. Peppa Chicken, Nicole Parrish, Miss Sweden, Ravioli. Miss Ravioli. It should just be Ravioli. What if there was somebody whose screen name was Ravioli? Nancy Mattis. By the way, Nancy has agreed to help mod on Agenda Free TV. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Nancy, if you do ever want to mod here, you're allowed to, because you're a mod on Agenda Free TV. So thank you, Nancy, for helping us out. Irish Me, Polly, Letter Artist, Joanne Schlicker, Tony Del Monte, Monica Merlin, Roger Reynolds, Cindy Jones, Jan Harker, Tuesday Darling Hellcat, Multi-Stream Media. Yeah, we got some sirens out there. Nick Billings. Nick, by the way, Nick, the mods messaged you back on Facebook. So if you didn't get the email, Nick, something's wrong. Because I know that 2 emails have been sent to you. Irish Me says, storm is barely missing us, only getting 2 inches if it holds its path. Hannikin. Joseph Perez. My dinner was middling. I'll tell you about my dinner. Mural Gandhi. We talked about Periscope shutting down on the other stream today. But I hope that Twitter makes it so that I can basically replicates it on Twitter, because I stream Agenda Free TV to Twitter through Periscope. So if there's no Periscope, then I can't stream to Twitter either. But I'm hoping that Twitter will start its own streaming thing. No, Raman Sheet, I did not make it to the post office. I'm going to try to go tomorrow. Tracy says it's snowing here. Karen is in the Lurker Lounge. My dinner was middling, meaning like mediocre. Middle. It was okay. It was okay. It was really my lunch. It was my lunch. Linda Belk is there moderating. Hello. Toxic PVP is there. Nate. Willow Aliza of Brooklyn is ready for the snow. Deborah Balke. Mike says it's 10 degrees in Colorado Springs. That's cold. It is 60 something where I am. It's delightful. 62. I wish it was a little warmer, but it's still nice out. I don't know if you guys all saw, but we did a stream today on Agenda Free TV 2. Chapel Hill says I had burger fry as the last meal before my taste was lost from COVID-19. Well, if you have the virus, I hope you feel better. But good choice on meal. So we did this stream today. In case you don't know, there's an Agenda Free TV 2. If you watch Agenda Free TV on YouTube, there's Agenda Free TV 2. So we did this whole stream, 2.5 hours. News roundup. We did the 3-minute version because I had to end that early. And then we did the 2.5 hour version. Yeah, I'll tell you about the maintenance. Roger Reynolds, you know better. Come on, Roger. Yeah, we're going to talk about the new lighting. So anyways, Agenda Free, if you watch Agenda Free TV on YouTube, you might want to subscribe to Agenda Free TV 2. Mark French is in Houston. Arizona Jumper is watching. Hannakin is watching. It says 1 to 2 feet. She says, my town finds us if we don't have our sidewalks cleared 24 hours after it stops. I like when it snows seeing the snow. I just don't like the cold and then when it gets dirty and it turns to ice. Megan is there. Robert Carley is there. Sue T, the artistic chameleon, is there. Boo Boo Nene, I probably won't cover that because it's going to happen. So. John A. and PD says 16 to 18 inches in south central Pennsylvania is expected. Let's look up and see. We can look up and see what the forecast snowfall is. Weather Channel will have it. They always give it a name. The NWS doesn't give it a name. Weather Channel gives it a name. Gale. There it is. Snowfall forecast. Boston 12 to 18 it looks like. New York City, hard to say. 5 to 8 or 8 to 12. Philadelphia might luck out. Oops, I don't have this on right. There we go. Snow totals could change depending on track of storm. Madison G says Jim Cantori is headed to Allentown. Nate, it snowed a little bit in Atlanta, not much. Some parts of some states are going to get 18 to 24. I don't know if we'll do a stream on that. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. We'll see. Not Cupcake says we are looking at 18 to 24 here. It's Jade Angel. Hey, it's South Jersey Larry. It's School of Grasshopper TV. So I hope all of you who are not in Florida will deal okay with the snow. It's Negan's Mayo Sandwiches. You know who's watching? Negan's Mayo Sandwiches and BC Cat's Art. I did not make it to the post office today. I need the post office to be open at like 8 at night. So I'm thinking I might go when I might go tomorrow when I wake up to the post office. Because I kind of need to go and check the P.O. box. So I apologize I haven't gotten it yet. Don Pratt says, no snow day with all the online schools. Sharon Solomon is there. Blue Chainsaw Man is there. No, I haven't gotten my ties. The post office in Orlando near me, I think the hours are 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Why they open at 7 a.m., I have no idea. Why does the post office open at 7 a.m. in Orlando? Does anyone know? 7 a.m.? Is that when people go there? In Atlanta, it wasn't 7 a.m. In Atlanta, it was 9 a.m. Edward is enjoying his rice. So people can stop by before work. Hey, I don't mind it. The more hours, the better. It's just like 7 a.m. Never heard of such a thing. Oh, because Christmas. Linda got it. Linda got it. I bet it's the holidays. I bet you're right, Linda. I bet it's because of the Christmas hours. I bet that's their extended hours. That's what it is. I'm guessing that must be it. That's the only good explanation. Joseph says Linda gets a cookie. So my dinner, you know, we finished the stream. We did this stream on Agenda Free TV 2, a news roundup stream. Ended up going for 2.5 hours. So I was super hungry at the end of this stream. And like, I didn't know where to go. I was thinking of going to Pokeworks, but that closed soon, and I didn't want to. I want to go to Pokeworks again when I can just eat it outside the restaurant, not right when it's closing. So I said I'll go to Pokeworks some other time this week. But I started looking around in like at some different places I wanted to maybe go, and you know, I never have burgers and fries. It's very rare. And I know I just had it a few days ago, but there was a place called Mooya. And I said, oh, I want to try Mooya. I want to try the burger place Mooya. So I decided to go get a burger and fries. That's what I did. So went to Mooya. Mooya, burgers, fries, and shakes. I didn't get a shake. I don't eat shakes anymore. It was pretty good. You know, one thing is like I ate outside, right? So it's not as good as when you can eat inside. But also like these are perfect. It's perfectly good there. It's pretty decent. It's just like I don't eat burgers and fries that much because it's kind of greasy. So I don't love eating it. So it was fine. It was just a little bit greasy for me because I'm not used to it, but it was okay. And I wanted to try it. I mean, I was going to try it anyway. Mooya. View the menu. The fries are pretty good. I mean, it's like if you're near a Muya and you like burgers and fries, I would go try Muya. I would go try it. Dorween Weir says, not my favorite. I don't know that I'll go back there. But it was perfectly okay. It was perfectly okay. I did eat they had a multi-grain bun. I ate the bun because it was a multi-grain bun. JR had 5 Guys tonight. So, Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy says, stay safe and out of trouble this holiday season. Thank you, Nancy Mattis. I don't think I'm Jerry Seinfeld's secret twin, but thank you, Nancy Mattis. I really happy holidays to you as well. Thank you. And thanks for volunteering to help. Modding. April Coco says, doesn't look as appetizing as BurgerFi. The BurgerFi doesn't taste greasy. That's the thing. BurgerFi is like a rare burger place where it didn't really feel greasy. I don't really... when I have a burger and fries, a lot of times it's a little greasy and I get a little bit of a headache after. I don't feel great. But it's fine. I like eating it once in a while. And again, I would definitely recommend, if you like burgers and fries, try Muya. But it's more of I just don't eat burgers and fries that much. Quiana says you should check out Poke Hana. There's a couple poke places near me, but I need to go to them earlier in the day. Poke Hana. Yeah, I was reading about this one. Poke Hana. That's in Orlando. Ooh. Go back to the Google photos. See photos. Good reviews. That looks good. Again, with Poke, I worry about getting enough food. Then I worry I'm going to have to spend $30 to fill myself up for lunch. Looks like a perfectly good place, though. Look at that. Poke Hana. All right. That was good. Yeah, I might have Poke tomorrow. Jay Marie says, I have a Muya in the town I live in. Their burgers are okay, a bit greasy. Where Muya, how many of those are there? How big a chain is it, Muya? Muya, locations. Wow, I did not know there were Muyas in Mass. There are a lot of Muyas. Muya, there's 6 in Massachusetts. Look at all these Muyas. Who knew there were so many Muyas? Did you know this? International? You know what's weird? I feel like with Muya, I kind of feel like they must, like the original one must have been better. Like the one I went to tonight, it was perfectly fine, but there's nothing that distinct about it. Like, I can't imagine the one I went to tonight, like that kind of thing would just take off and go nationwide. Like, is there really a need for just another burger chain? Why don't they have the cow? Where's the cow? I thought there was a cow. Isn't the cow part of the logo? Maybe I'm wrong. Twitter, Muya. Well, how are they so popular? Does anyone know? I mean, it's fine. John Goodby said, never heard of it. South Jersey Larry said, never heard of it. I'm thinking one sec says, since I mentioned Poke, he or she's eaten almost nothing but chicken, tofu boast in the Poke place here. Manic Miner says, we don't have small burger places chains in the UK. It's McD's or BK only. Tony says, Wisconsin has a few. There's one in Cutter, I guess. Jeff saw that on the website. Beth says, never heard of it. It's weird. I mean, we have viewers all over the place, and it looks like most of our viewers have never heard of it. One person said they went there. Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis, again. That's very kind of you. Nancy says, thank you on your thanks and appreciation for my mod volunteering. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, we'll do a Christmas Eve stream, Nancy. So we're going to be doing that. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. I mean, that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird that there's this many Muyas. There's this many Muyas, and yet our audience, which is kind of a cross-section, no one's heard of it. Joseph has not heard of it. Rob, I might do some walkarounds once the pandemic is over. Ben has never heard of it. Edward says there's a Muya location in Illinois, but not near Chicago. Tony wants a BurgerFi in Minnesota. Jeff says you think the market would be oversaturated with burger places. I just don't understand how they became so big. I wonder if there's any articles about them. Muya. News. Muya Inc.'s 10-unit Dallas deal in restart of growth. Look at this story. From Franchise Times, December 2020. Originally brought together to help expand Mexico's... Blah, 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 blah. Muya's home market is in Texas? Muya started in Texas? Or no? Muya's premium better burger positioning. I guess it's a premium burger place? I don't know about that. Muya is targeting 3 to 5 unit deals as it looks to expand in markets such as Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Miami. I just don't understand it. More Muya in Madison. 4 Muyas in Madison, Wisconsin from Restaurant News. It's so weird. At Muya, guests have the advantage of choosing from a variety of bun options. That is true. The never frozen 100% certified Angus beef burgers, Jenny O'Turkey, Dr. Brager's black bean vegan burgers. Each gourmet burger can be customized with 6 cheeses. Okay, fine. I don't know. Muya Burgers, Fries, and Shakes is a fast casual, better burger concept offering mouth-watering, made-to-order burgers, French fries, handcuffed fried potatoes, and real ice cream shakes. Founded in 2007, the Plano, Texas. Hear that, Linda? They're from Plano, Texas. They have 7 flavors of ice cream shakes. I mean, who knew? Who knew? I thought it was maybe like a local place. I thought it was maybe a local Orlando place. Who knew this? Thanks, JR. JR says, happy holidays to you and the mods. Thanks, JR. Thanks. Happy holidays to you as well. I appreciate that, JR. Thank you. Thank you. Jay Marie says, Red Robin is definitely better than Muya. I have never been to Red Robin. I wonder if there's one near me. There's one on International Drive. It's probably the closest one. Red Robin. Look, 2,500 reviews for this Red Robin. I've never been to a Red Robin. They have good commercials because I say Red Robin because I know it from the commercials. That means it's getting inside my head. Also, I think the commercials say they have bottomless fries, right? See, that's good advertising, if I remember it. Who likes Red Robin? Let's see. Chapel Hill, I have not had Smash Burger yet. I'm going to try it at some place. Doreen Weir says, I would not consider that place premium. Muya. Linda says, my fave is from our local one only Watts Burger. Linda likes Watts Burger in Odessa. This is Linda's favorite, Watts Burger. Ooh, that looks good. That's the Watts Burger. Ooh. Only 4 stars on Google reviews, Linda. What happened? Also, there was a great place when I was growing up near my grandmother called the White Hut. Was it Long Meadow? West Springfield, Mass. The White Hut. Is that still there? Oh, it's still there. Oh, that place was good. We used to sit with my grandmother at the bar and order food. The White Hut. There it is. Oh, I like that place. We're closed? Oh, they're closed. They're permanently closed. That's so sad. See? We have to close. I wonder what happened. Maybe they're open, or maybe they're open again. White House, did they get sold and then open? Food truck to open? It reopened. Look, West Springfield's White Hut is officially reopened in August. There you go. The famous burger joint known around the country for its cheeseburgers and fried onions closed in February, but then new owners brought it back. If you're ever in West Springfield, Mass., check out the White Hut. Hey, thanks, Joseph Perez. Joseph Perez says, all this talk about burgers is making me hungry. Thank you, Joseph. April says it's a miracle. Appreciate that, Joseph. Thank you. Jeff says it's going to become a Muya. Miss Ravioli says, Red Robin was okay. I love Grindhouse Killer Burgers. I think there was a Grindhouse in Atlanta where I lived. Yeah, there was a couple in Atlanta near where I lived. I had it. It was okay. It was okay. Oh, Linda said the place near her at Watts is takeout only. Kimberly Barr says the Red Robin near me was good but went downhill. Jay Marie says I like Red Robin's fries. Cheryl Simpson says Red Robin is okay. Nancy Mattis has been there once, not bad. Jeff Haas says Red Robin is solid, nothing that special to do. There's a consistency to all of your reviews of Red Robin. Ben says they have great burgers. Lucas Abner likes it. Strange Reverend really likes it. South Jersey Larry says, at our Red Robin, you need the jaws of a shark to eat one. Jeff Haas says, it's unlimited fries at Red Robin, but they take forever to bring out the new fries. A lot of places to try. I got a bunch of places to try. Red Robin. Anyways, it's weird. I mean, there's a lot of Muyas around. There's a lot of Muyas, and yet no one's heard of them. I had an Islands burger in SoCal. There used to be one in West LA. I don't know if it's still there. Ooh, there it is. I remember this place. The first ever Islands restaurant to close in West LA after 36 years. I remember eating there. Islands. Wow. The first ever Islands, I guess, closed. That's from Eater, Los Angeles. This is from 2018. This Islands location helped to spawn a multi-million-dollar enterprise. I bet that real estate it was on was really expensive. That Islands in LA. Yeah, look, word is from management is that the owner of the building decided to raise the rents. Yeah, this Islands, I remember going there. It was like big. And then, I'm sure that the rent was way more in 2018 than it was in 1982. The loss of the first ever Islands points to the sky-high rents and tough restaurant market that operators still face across all of Southern California. This is from 2 years ago. The first ever Johnny Rockets was on Melrose? Really? I did not know that. I think I've been to that one. Yeah, I remember when I always lived in LA, like this Johnny Rockets was like, it was like in the middle of like a street with lots of fancy shopping places. And you're like, how long is that going to stay there? It was kind of neat. And same with the Islands. It's like they're just in these places where the real estate is too expensive. I went there. It's a swift shutdown for one of the most iconic restaurant spaces along uber-trendy Melrose Avenue. That was the first ever Johnny Rockets location. I did not know that. I'd been there. Melrose and Gardner. Then they'll put some fancy restaurant there. They probably already did. That was 5 years ago. Brian Washington says, rent sides everywhere in West LA now. When I first got out of college, a couple years after college, I moved to LA. And then I just got like a cheap place. I rented a cheap 2-bedroom with a friend of mine. And now like the neighborhood, we rented a place near the Grove Mall before there was a Grove Mall. There was no Grove Mall there. It's like Beverly Fairfax area. And it was just like a cheap residential area. And now it's like insane. Now it's like people, they buy these places, they just gut them and it's super fancy and everything. I've heard LA's gotten super expensive since I lived, even in the few years since I lived there. Is the lighting weird again? Am I orange? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Nancy Mattis. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy said a truck outside your window sounded like it was belching? I didn't even hear it. Thank you, Nancy, for your support. Much appreciated. Is Apple Pan still around? Yeah, I believe Apple Pan's still around in LA. I've been there. Oh, I've been there. I took my parents there when they visited. The Apple Pan. Good burger place. There it is. Good pie. Beth Standard says Islands is terrible in Arizona and is closing all over. Darren says there's a place in Redondo Beach called Standing Room. Excellent burgers, but unfortunately going out of business due to COVID-19. Brian says pre-pandemic in LA, one bedrooms were hitting $1,800 to $2,000. Yeah, LA has gotten super expensive. No, the problem with this, I'm not using my ring light. I'm just using the room lighting. And what happens is either actually you can see the colored background, which is good, but my lighting is off. But then sometimes my eye look better, but then the background lighting is off. It's just I could set it up and use my ring light, but I prefer to use the room light. So whatever. It's actually not that bright back there at all. It's just it's I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not using my ring light. Okay. Anyways, I didn't mean to go off on the burger tangent. We kind of just did. I had some other stuff, some other things to discuss. So we'll do that. We'll move on. There's one other light I could turn on. I don't know if it'll make... Hey, hang on one second. Let me try one other light. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. Let me turn it on here. That's not going to help, I don't think, but you never know. See, now it's brighter now. It's actually a little better. It's kind of weird. Speaking of lighting, we got to talk about the lighting today. I'm so excited about the new lights on Agenda Free TV. I'm very excited. So we did this stream today. Hang on a second here. We did this stream. Can I make it smaller? On Agenda Free TV 2 today. Live afternoon news roundup. Featuring your comments. And what happened is we tried some new lighting today in the studio. What happened is, since I started Agenda Free TV and even before, I've been using fluorescent lights, fluorescent light bulbs, which is like that was the standard. But fluorescent light bulbs, they get really hot. And since I've been doing Agenda Free TV, I've been having this issue where, the studio is often uncomfortably warm because the lights produce so much heat. And then finally, I've been looking into it and talking to some people who know about lighting, and from what I gathered and what I was told, the standard nowadays is now LED lighting. So let me just show you a difference here, what we're talking about here. How can I find an example of it? Hang on. I'm going to show you. I'll show you here. Yeah, like this. So, see, This kind of light where, see those fluorescent bulbs there? This is on Amazon. That's the kind of bulb I was using. That was like the standard bulb. They get very hot. They get really hot. But that was the standard. Then, you get like one of these things. This light has one, but my lights can fit several bulbs. So I would put several bulbs into each light. But it's so hot. But now what they have is something different. It's LED lights. In the LED lights, they don't get hot at all. It's amazing. So for example, these are small. Hold on a second. You can get lights like this, where that's LED. It's like a panel, and it's all these little bulbs. And then you turn on the light, and the bulbs light up. But they don't get hot. No, Edward, the LED should last longer than the fluorescent. Yeah, no, you can get a softbox, but it's not. The old softbox doesn't fit. So, anyways, I decided to try the LED ones, and one of our viewers, who I'm not naming yet because I don't know if the viewer wants to be named, I'd like to name the viewer, said they would donate the lights. So today I tried new lights, and I got these LED lights. And tried them. And first of all, it was so good that they weren't hot. It was amazing. I actually started feeling cold in the studio, which I never feel like. So that was great. They don't produce heat. But also the quality of light seemed better. Linda says, glad someone found those cooler lights for you. Thanks to whoever it was. The quality of light seemed much better. Melissa said your eyes were better illuminated and your hair looked great. Yeah, my hair actually looks like a normal color. And so, but I don't know, if you didn't see it, you might want to check out our video from today, because it's just the lighting is different. Now this is agenda for Nicole liked how it looked today. So this was yesterday. This is 2 days ago. This is agenda free TV from 2 days ago, okay? So this is what it has been looking like. There I am there. It's not bad, That's me. Okay. And here is today. Seems like a difference, doesn't it? Yesterday. First of all, my hair is so much darker, the old way. Yeah, Sarah says it seems higher quality now. That's yesterday. That's 2 days ago. This is today. Also, I think I'm more evenly lit. Or something. I don't know. I mean, it's brighter, but it's not just the brightness. Paul says the new lighting is much better. Willow says it's good studio lighting. Well, these new lights also, there's this thing, what is it? There's like when you get a light, there's like something kind of color index. My friend who does lights was telling me about this, who does photography. And the new lights I got have like some kind of color index thing that you're supposed to be above 90, and my old lights were not. So it like brings out the colors better. Color rendering index. The ability of a light to reveal, this is from lumens.com. The ability of a light source to reveal colors in contrast to a natural light source. The measurement of light in relation to how it affects the appearance of color, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you're supposed to get a better... See, color rendering index, 90 to 100 is excellent. My old ones were not 90 to 100. The new ones are. That's old. It was all right. I do have it a bit brighter now, but I don't mind the brightness. We'll see if I stay with it or not. Sarah Joy says, you look more dimensional. John A. says, the new lighting makes your appearance more vibrant and inviting. Upstate Zach points out that LED are much more efficient. That is true. Darren thinks the new light makes me look washed out. Well, I guess you don't like it then. I like the new light better. JR says the new lighting looks more like what you see on local news, like professional lighting. Strange Reverend says way better can see better. Linda says not as many shadows on your face. Hey, thank you, Nancy Mattis. How do you feel seeing yourself each time on video? I guess I'm used to it now, so it's weird if it like pops if I play it on my TV. That's kind of weird. Willow says the color of your shirt might have a little to do with it. The thing is, though, I've looked at different shirts and stuff with the different lighting, and I think it's pretty similar. I think it's the different lights. You'll see, though, I'll wear different shirt colors. Jan mentioned the shirt colors, too. Dawn thinks the new lights look more natural looking. Sonic, in terms of the background, the AFTV2 background I was using before is this light blue background. But the problem with the light blue background, it's very hard to get a good green screen with that background. You get all this crazy fuzziness in your hair. So I didn't want to use it today. So I don't know if I'm going to use it. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's just something about that light blue background from before on Agenda Free TV 2 makes it harder to get a good green screen. This is the one we were using for Agenda Free TV 2. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't darken it. I can darken the background some. But at the same time, it gets kind of weird up here because it's a light. It's light up here and it does weird things with your hair. So if I can make the background work, I'll do it. I was trying it today and it wouldn't really work. There's a dark version of that background I could use. TJ says, it's weird how much darker your hair looked. Yeah, it is kind of weird how much darker my hair looked with the lights I was using. No, I don't stream AFTV from this room. By the way, I do know once in a while I move around here and the camera does this thing where it kind of changes the color a little bit. Oh, there's something else that happened. So with the new lighting, I think because it's better lighting, there's a couple of shirts and ties that I couldn't wear before, but now I can wear on the air. They're shirts I liked, but I couldn't wear them before with the old lights. So now I'm going to try them. There were actually a couple of shirts I donated because they didn't really work at all. I wonder if they would have actually worked with this new lighting. But anyways, but there's a couple of shirts I really liked and I wasn't able to wear in ties, and I can now wear them. So you will be seeing those on future broadcasts. You will see. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it, Nancy. I'm glad you enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for your support, Nancy Mattis. Denise said she noticed the lighting difference today right away. I said, whoa, what's this? The shirt popped. Found the lighting easier on my eyes. We watch on a 60-inch TV. Also it was. I think it was a little easier on my eyes. I think the LED is just better than the fluorescent. Link for light, please. I will post the link for the light once I've talked to the person. I want to first, before I start posting links to lights, I want to talk to the person who donated them and see if they're okay with me telling who they are. But I will eventually give you a link for the lights. Just remind me. Oh, thank you, Sonic. Sonic says I use LED strips instead of a light ring. I don't even know what LED strips are. From Home Depot. LED strips. I don't even know. What are these? LED strip lights. Who knew about these? Sonic knows about these. What do you do with them? You hang them up? Where do they go? Like that? That's kind of interesting. So it's like a strip of lights? Is that what they do? I didn't even know they had these things. I'm so confused. Can someone explain this to me? Around the top edge of her room. I'm trying to find pictures of them being used. You says they are very popular. So can you change the color? You can change the colors of them, right? I had no idea. They are just a long strip of LED, says Manic Miner. They are cheap, says On Smash Media. Can distribute light better than a solid LED colored lamp. Some stick and they're bright enough for video. Beth brought colored LED strip lights for her son. April says both my son have them in her rooms. Denise says my daughter wants those for when she starts her YouTube channel. I wonder, should I get some strip lights one day? So like in this picture here, where are the lights? Like up here? So that's what they look like. This is what they look like right here? Right here. Is that what it looks like right there? That's from Rolling Stone. I could put them on the wall behind me, you're saying, right? Wow. Everybody knows about these but me. I had no idea. Christian has that one. They even come with the remote. They'd shine down the wall, says Denise. So what would I do? I could put them on the top of the wall and have them shine down. How bright are they? This is fascinating. They're peel and stick? Sue says my granddaughter has them on her ceiling. Everybody has these. Everybody's kids has these. You can adjust the brightness. Not real bright. Really bright, I have them now. people put them under their kitchen cabinets. Wow. I had no idea. What do they cost? So like this says 65.6 feet. Ultra long light strips kit. Four rolls of 16.4 feet. 4 rolls of 16.4 feet, and that's $44.99. Adrian says, find good ones with Cree named in it, and you can cut them to length, says somebody else. All right. I've never used these things before. Rob the Slot says you hide the source and let them light a wall, stair, or whatever. So the idea is that they shouldn't be visible, right? Sonic says check out Home Depot. So, for example, this would be 24 feet. That's really interesting. And wow, so basically it's just up to you to decide where to put them. Beth says, I bought the connectors for corners. Edward Kim says, LED underneath bulbs are better now than neon if you want to pimp your ride. So the idea is, like, for example, I could like put them back here, or I could put them above or below, right? Maybe, I don't know. Letter Artist says you could frame your windows with them. Seems fun. But you have to stick them somewhere. What happens if you want to move them? You have to peel them off? And then what? What happens if you want to move them to a different location? Letter Artist says you could light your balcony. Buy more sticky tape. Oh, it's like two-sided tape or something like that? Joyce says all the way around the top of your room you can change the color of your room. Wow. This is good to know. Why does it work under the kitchen cabinets? Why do people put them under their kitchen cabinets? You want to light the bottom of your kitchen cabinets? Sonic says they're good on backup TV for theater backlighting. So it shines down and lights up the counter. I see. Light up the counter. Hang on. Well, this is interesting. I was not aware of this. This is good to know about. I guess they're pretty popular. Look at that. Oh, this is from Amazon. Govee LED strip lights. Hannikin says, my son's bedroom looked like a spaceship at night, and he had a clock that's had the sign time shine on the ceiling and invisible in the daylight. I had never heard of this. Sarah Joy says, my kids have those in their room. Deb says some people leave them on in the kitchen as a nightlight. Well, this is interesting. Fujirari says put them in the toilet so you don't get scared at night. This is an interesting thought. I think that's kind of cool. Sonic says IKEA has good deals on theirs as well. What does it look like when you put them on your TVs? Like this? I see. So you could do it like this. You could illuminate the back of your TV like this. Like Nexi Lumi. That's interesting. Kind of cool. So you point them at the wall. Look at these. Some of these look cool. Brendan says, I recommend it. Shaft says, just got it set for TV. So many of you guys have these things. Shaft says, got one that changes color by watching the screen with a camera. Linda says, I could use them under my cabinets. My kitchen has sucky lighting. Well, this is good. I'll have to look into this. I don't know. I could think of fun places to put them. But this is a neat product to know about. I'm surprised it never came up when I got the floodlights for behind me. I don't recall anyone ever saying, "Oh, you could use the strip lights." Sarah Joy says some of them can pulse to sound. Nick says Misha did. NCT, your angel says get a star projector. I'd like a star projector. I don't know that I have a room for another thing like that in here. That's cool. Joy says the remote is so great, so you can control them, so fun and easy. John A. and PD says, looking to purchase some for the back of my TV. This is amazing. I can't believe, I feel like culturally illiterate that I did not know about these things. "20 LED strip ideas. 20 cool things to do with LED strips for a room." L-Star. Strip lights for wall lighting. Recessed wall lighting. That's pretty cool. Walls are the most common area where LED strips are used to illuminate a space. Background lighting on LED screens. Teenage boys' favorite LED strip lights project. I had no idea. I had no idea. Car and trucks lighting. This is from This website is L-Star. lstarled.com. Staircase. Look at that. Yeah, how do Ben says that the strips have batteries. You got to plug them in, right? They got to connect somehow to electricity. Commercial shelf lighting. Here's the kitchen cabinet one right there. Look at this. Oh, look at that. I see. Ceiling. Bikes. Very cool. Joy says you can plug in, but some you can do a battery pack. Beth says wall or USB. Manic says they usually have a 12-volt power supply. Hey, T. Moore, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Willow says endless possibilities. I would think for like interior designer, it just like, it gives you this huge, now just like crazy amount of possibilities to do things. Stack says lighting has come a long way. I'm impressed. Yeah, I didn't even realize this was a thing. Julie says maybe someone will send you some LED strips to your P.O. box you'll never see. Hey, but it reminds me, I haven't mentioned my P.O. box. I got to go to my P.O. box tomorrow and get see what's there. That's the P.O. box right there. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't reject lights. Manic Miner says, here come the LED strips. Ben, I don't know if they're brighter than the lights I have. I don't know how bright they are. Thanks to all our moderators. Mark Helton is moderating, Sarah Joy, Linda Belk. Thank you, mods. See, this is the once again, you guys teach me something new. This feels like, when I used to find, like, when I would go work somewhere, you go work in a new office and you're working with new people and you inevitably hear about things that they're doing that are like popular things in the world that you had no idea existed. It could be like a website or, just something. When you're forced to be with people who you don't normally hang out with, If you hang out with, like, your two best friends all the time, you're probably into the same things. What's the zip code? 328021009. South Jersey Larry says, would you like me to send you another family-sized peanut butter puffs? I think I've had more peanut butter puffs than I ever need to have the rest of my life. They were good, though. They were very good. The zip is 328021009. Melissa McQueen says, we are educators. What else did I want to cover? I did have a focus group today. A YouTube one. That was fun. I can't talk about the details. But it was half an hour. It was good. What is this? I wrote something down. I can't figure out. Oh, you know what's annoying? I don't know if you guys have had this. Oh, maintenance came by because they're still trying to get there's a noise the AC is making. They're trying to fix that. And then I talked to one of the people from the building. One of the people who works the building came by to talk about some different stuff. The wasps are still trying to fix that issue. And then, like I told you about the thing with, there's this thing with my neighbor and I where we can hear each other really clearly. Because our bedrooms are adjacent to each other and we hear each other talking, and it's like we're not talking loudly. I think we're hearing each other through the air conditioning vent. But they said to me, the person who works here said, well, the other person hasn't complained yet, and they haven't talked to us about it, so we can't really, like, investigate it. And I was like, well, like, she's already knocked on my window and knocked on my door, and I talked to her about it. I actually told her I was getting into it with you guys. And I said, so I said something like, I'd hope that you would investigate it, even, I hope just because she doesn't look at it doesn't mean you wouldn't investigate it. And the person who was from the building said, no, I'm not saying that. Then they literally said again, but your neighbor has to put in a service request before we investigate it. So now I have to get my neighbor to put in a service request, which I'm sure she will. Although you never know. Sometimes people are lazy about things. So that's the next step. Well, the other weird thing is I had explained to them the issue, and then the person from the building came up, and the first thing the person from the building started telling me is a procedure for like a noise complaint. You know, you always should talk about, tell the person working downstairs. And I was like, I'm not talking, it's like they didn't understand the issue. The issue is not that, I'm not saying my neighbor's being loud. I'm saying the problem is I can hear my neighbor even when she's not being loud, and same with her hearing me. So, I don't know, I gotta talk to my neighbor and have her put in a service request. Yeah, Dan Lloyd says, walk over to the vent and just tell her through the vent she needs to file a service report. Well, if the neighbor doesn't file a service request, she'll do it when we have a 1 a.m. You wait, we'll have a 1 a.m. news story to cover. And she doesn't, I told the neighbor, I said, I work all hours. It can be crazy hours. But I'm sure it'll hit home with her when we have a news event and she's sitting there listening to me for 4 hours from 1 to 5 a.m. I told her. I knocked on her door today, but she wasn't around. Oh, thank you to Idaho Star. Thanks, Idaho Star. I appreciate that. And thanks for the modding in Twitch, Idaho Star. On Smash Media says she will hear breaking news through the vent. Yeah. Melissa says one good round of breaking news will change her mind. You're not kidding, because she doesn't know, because it's been kind of light news-wise the last couple weeks. And that's not going to stay the same. You know that. So... Deb, in my old apartment, I could hear the neighbors once in a while if they were doing something loud. But the problem with this is that there's some kind of thing where I think it's going through the vent where we can hear each other when we're not being loud. Way more than we should. Yes, it went through. Thank you, Idaho Star. Much appreciated. Thank you. I hope school is going well. Idaho Star is in school, in college. April Coco said she's lucky. She gets to hear you live almost in person. Yeah, it's the best apartment for a fan of agenda-free TV. Cheryl wants me to check out decorated lighted houses. I don't know if there are those around here. We'll see. I can't really be driving with my camera. I can't be recording while driving. Maybe if there's a neighborhood to walk around. I'll have to look that up. Barry Seinfeld, the house thing has been considered. I think for my needs now, this is better. Yeah, I agree with Jennifer. Jennifer says, I think they omitted insulation in your walls. There's something wrong with the insulation in those walls. Oh, they claimed to me, the building claimed to me, they said, well, we don't think it's the air conditioning vent, because they said all the vents are self-contained in your unit or something like that. Like they were claiming there was no connection between my vent and her vent. I don't know. There's something going on. Idaho Star, I'm glad you liked the stream earlier. Thank you. This month is kind of like January. December, January. I remember last December, January, we weren't covering that much news. I remember that. And then all of a sudden the pandemic happened. That's what happened. This month reminds me of January. Tom says if it's the wall and not the vent, there's an even bigger construction screw up than we first thought. The thing is, it just seems to be coming from one place. Yeah, we have a garage here. Shaft remembers the first AFTV stream Iran general guy. I don't even remember that. T. Moore, my news channel is called Agenda Free TV. T. Moore. That's my news channel, Agenda Free TV. Nothing back from Facebook yet. I'm trying to get in touch with somebody at Facebook. All that drama. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. That's, hang on a second here. Hang on. So there was this weird thing. I told you this before. But on Facebook, like a couple weeks ago, just out of the blue, I saw on my page, it said, you're eligible to start having ads on your live streams, which they never even emailed me about it. It's a huge deal, but I just kind of discovered it on my page. So I signed up and they started putting ads on my live streams like they do on YouTube, which is like a huge thing. That'd be like a really big thing for me. That'd be a great way to make some extra money and offset my expenses. That would be a really big deal, And for like a week and a half, they put ads on the videos. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. All of a sudden I noticed I did 3 videos in a row where there were no ads when it was live. And then they would start running on the video literally the second the video stopped being live, which doesn't really help me because most people watch it live. And then there was no message about it. There was nothing. And then when I switched, because I hated the new pages experience so much, they changed all the business pages. And they forced you to go to new pages. So I forcibly put myself back to old pages, which caused a week of stuff to disappear. But I did it. And in a week, it's going to go back to new. So they're basically forcing everybody to use new pages. But in new pages, there was no notification about what went wrong. New pages was terrible on Facebook. But I can't get anyone to talk about that either. But anyways, when I finally, just out of desperation, because new pages was so bad, I switched to old pages, even though I had it deleted like the last week of my videos. When I went back to old pages, I saw this message on my page that wasn't there before in new pages. And it said like, you can't live stream, you can't have ads on your live stream anymore because you like violated our monetization policies. They didn't ever say which video violated their policies. There's nothing. There's nothing there. There's no explanation. I never got a message. It makes no sense. And that's it. So, and there's no one I can talk to about it. But the crazy thing is, they're still putting ads on my videos the moment the video starts being live. So if I do a news story on Facebook, they don't run any ads on it when it's live, and the second it stops being live, they put ads on it. But they're not checking the video. They're not manually reviewing the video. So if it's okay to have the ads on it 1 second after it's live, why is it not okay when it's live? It makes no sense. But you can't reach anyone at Facebook. They don't have customer service. They don't have it anymore. It's like the biggest company in the world. They don't have customer service. There's no chat anymore. The chat's been disabled. You can't chat. You used to be able to chat with them. You can't do that. There's like no official email address. It's the worst. Travis, no, I don't believe it's multiple platforms. I don't. Twitch has a multiple platforms thing. I don't believe Facebook does. That's not what they said anyway. That's not what they said. They said there was some kind of content thing. Travis, that was not the reason given. That was not the reason given for ads. Yeah, and they're still letting me show videos, and they're still putting ads on them when they're in. They're still putting ads on them once they finish. They just don't show ads on the live videos. But the worst thing is just that it's like you can't talk to anyone there. It's amazing. They have no customer service. It's incredible. I know we talked about this earlier, but it's like people use Facebook for their business, not just me. And like if something goes wrong with it, they can't talk to anyone there. I'm thinking 1 sec, I don't think it's ever going to get resolved. I don't think it's ever going to get resolved. I would have to have like a friend who works in like Facebook ads. Chris, I don't think so. There's no, if you go to Facebook site, they don't list any kind of number. Jeff says, I don't think it will get resolved either. Carol says it might come as a surprise in the mail. I don't think it's going to. Darren, on YouTube, at least you can have a chat with somebody, whether or not they help you. So that's annoying. It's really annoying. So we'll see what happens. I found a site you can file an appeal on, but it literally doesn't let you explain the appeal. You just have to send them a screenshot. Which doesn't make any sense. So that's exciting. How could you not hire customer service people? Denise says if someone reports your account, they'll contact you. I never got contacted by them. I understand, Tony Del Monte. I understand that they're concerned with putting ads on live content. See, what makes no sense, though, is like they approved me. They said, your channel is now approved for live ads. So, which would mean to me that somebody there must have looked at my channel and said, okay, we're looking at this content. This is okay for advertising. They had to offer it to me. They had to approve it for my channel. They did that. Nothing changed about my channel after they did that. I wasn't doing anything different on my channel than I'd done before. It doesn't make any sense that they would approve me for this, and then after a few news videos, which are just like my other content, they say, oh, you can't do this. It doesn't make any sense. Beth said, I was never contacted either. Idaho Star, yeah, we discussed Periscope is shutting down. We discussed that on the earlier stream. Twitter is shutting down Periscope in March. But I'm hoping they create their own alternate video thing. So I'll keep you posted on that. Frisco, I don't think they automatically offer people live ads. I think it's like they don't want to just let random channels they don't know anything about run live ads. Caesar Day said, my message I got said Periscope was moving to Twitter, whatever that meant. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to, if the broadcasts are going to work the same way. Starfire, I looked on a Facebook forum and I couldn't see anything much about it. The other problem is that not many people have this problem because not that many people stream live on Facebook. And of the ones that do, I'm guessing not that many actually get to run ads live. I don't think it's that big a group. Well, I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on how it's going. Ryder likes the Chiron at the bottom of the screen. Facebook is working. I just went there. It's working fine. All right, so we discussed that. And Twitter is shutting down Periscope. I don't know why there's a Steve Bannon picture there. The other weird thing is that Twitter buys Periscope and then they shut down Periscope. If they didn't buy it, would they have shut down? Most of the app's streaming capabilities have been added to Twitter's features. I can't do it the same way. The ties are done. The ties are done. I need to pick them up. Here, look. Some personal news. The Periscope app will be going away next year. See, this says to keep on going live, you can use Twitter Live and Media Studio. But I don't think you're allowed to use Media Studio. See, yeah, if I'm going to broadcast agenda-free TV on Twitter, I can't, it's not, Twitter Live is like if you go from your own phone or something like that. I would need to use Media Studio, but they have to invite you to use Media Studio. Now, as Linda says, maybe they'll change things. No, Tony, I can't use Instagram. They don't let you. They make you post videos, portrait, not landscape. And I don't know of any way to have the videos I'm doing on the other channels get to Instagram. Jeff thinks they will expand Twitter Live in March. Look, what would be if they expanded Twitter Live, and then if they ran ads on the videos, that would be good for me. And I can't run ads on my Twitch videos because Twitch says if you're going to run ads on them, you have to be exclusive to Twitch. Seize the Day says, I'm guessing they're just going to move everything to Twitter, and I'm hoping it's similar as I use Periscope a lot. Upstate Zach says 3 months, all will be good. What about Rumble? Is that like a new social media platform? Too many platforms. There was like VidMe or something a year ago. Will I use D Live again? I don't know. Well, if there's no Twitter, I might add on D Live. I have too many. I can't add any more right now, but with the ones I have. We used D Live for a while when Twitch was hiding our channel for no reason. Oh, not VidMe. Concerned Citizen says Vimeo. What was that? What? That wasn't VidMe. What was the channel called like a year ago? The YouTube competitor. A friend of mine was one of the founders, I think. Does anybody remember what was it called? Debs, I'm in Orlando. No, not Vimeo, not Mixer. It was like my vid. Nope. Nobody remembers it. Wow, nobody remembers it. I guess it wasn't VidMe. I'll look up my friend's name. Let's see here. VidMe. It was VidMe. It was called VidMe. It was supposed to be like YouTube. Oh, thank you, Hetty. Hey, Hetty, that's very kind of you. Hetty sent a next time sticker. Thank you, Hetty. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks to everybody who donates. All the donors, thank you. That literally is what lets me do streaming and be available all the time to cover news and everything. You guys let me do this, so I very much appreciate your support. Thank you. It was just hard because when you start like an alternate YouTube, like, you know, people are going to favor putting their content on YouTube because there's more viewers there. So it's hard to get people to put content on your thing. Jeff Haas says it's hard to get people over there. Twitch is the only real competitor right now. Linda says, I'd hate to have to remove my vids from here and replace them onto another platform. I don't have some of the originals anymore. TWC says, will you ever do the membership PP thing on YouTube? People keep asking me about YouTube membership. Because some channels have it. Here's the basic idea. LifeWire. YouTube memberships are a way for fans to support their favorite YouTube channels by committing to an automated monthly donations. The main purpose is to provide financial assistance to YouTubers. And additionally, members get benefits such as access to member-only posts and an exclusive emoji for use in live YouTube live chats. And then you get like a special badge. Loyalty badges, exclusive emoji. I think that the slow mode doesn't apply to you. But you know, I think it feels weird when you have like I don't know. I can see some people want it because they want to support the channel, and that's really nice. But at the same time, I kind of like this not having the designation between the members and the non-members. But people, I mean, it's like this running thing. Some people ask, and some people want it, and some people don't. So unless the vast majority of people want it, I'm not doing it. A lot of channels do it. Like if you go to like Dr. Disrespect, I mean, you just go to a big YouTube channel. Big YouTube channels that stream, a lot of them do it. So like Dr. Disrespect. Let me get to his chat. See if I can find it on his chat. I'm trying to show you an example of what like a badge looks like. Yeah, see, like on this Dr. Disrespect stream, it says you can't even see it. It says welcome to Champions Club. That means they joined as a member. Oh, yeah, Roxanne, a couple of people signed up for Patreon. Thank you for that. Roxanne signed up. Dan M signed up. Thank you. Anyways. Amber says, I always feel like I'm not a member of the Cool Kids Club when there are memberships. And I totally understand that. So I think that's a no for now. That's a no for now. Flatfoot says, get some LED lights if you want to feel cool. Chris Hurt has a doctor appointment. Oh, you can leave Carol Llewellyn's message up. I don't think Carol really meant anything disrespectful by Carol's question. Yeah, Carol, I make enough to pay my expenses. If I didn't, I couldn't do the channel. So that's because people have been generous enough to support the channel. I didn't know how long I'd been doing this when I started. It's been 2.5 years. Bunch of random people coming into the chat tonight. All right, I had one more topic I wanted to discuss. I'm beating the mods to it sometimes. No, I don't talk about specific numbers, Edward Kim. I don't do that. Shaft ZX says chat bots. Yeah, Sonic, I think it's, most channels aren't live. I like doing it live. It's more fun for me. I know, I do see the chat a little bit before the mods. Hey, thank you, Jeannie P. That's very kind of you. Jeannie P from Canada. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jeannie. Thanks for the thanks sticker, too. Tim Parker is watching from New Zealand. Says, can't wait to visit the States again soon. We have another chat bot or another weird... John Geary says, wish you were streaming 10 years ago. I guess it was very different. When YouTube started, it was so much smaller, Mark says the trolls are loose. Hey, there's one other thing I wanted to discuss, which is, I don't know if you guys have had this, but I never had paid for storage before. I had never paid for storage on Apple or Google or anything, and now I have to. All of a sudden, Google said, "Oh, you're over storage. You have to start paying." That had never happened before, and basically Apple did the same thing. So now I have to. They just decided to charge for storage. They make you store all the stuff, and they tell you it's going to be free, and then you store it, and then now they have to charge you. So now I have to pay for that. I'm sure you've had that. Some of you have had that stuff too. Ugh. Shafts EX said they do that. Ran out of space, so had to subscribe. TWC said, yeah, it's annoying. Letter artist uses an external drive. Linda ran out of iCloud storage because of her pictures. I think me too. Roxanne says, Apple just hit me for storage fees. See, it's everybody. It's happening to everybody. Carol says, I haven't moved to one cloud-based storage, cheaper than paying all the little guys. Shine Machine, we'll see if we do a stream on the Storm tomorrow. I mean, you know, it's like if it's just some snow somewhere, I don't know that we'll do a live stream on it. We'll see. Thank you, John. Hey, John Gidry, that's very nice of you, John Gidry. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks, John. Linda's only paying the 99 cents a month. I think mine on Google is like $2 a month or like $20 a year or something. But I don't know that I'll pay it indefinitely, but for now. I use it for work and stuff too. Strange Reverend says, old school external drive is best, pay only once. As long as the drive doesn't break. Lulu is there. Hello, Lulu. I wonder if there's an article about that. Here, look, see? Well, this is from a year ago. Google hooked us on free storage. Now Google is making us pay. That's from a year ago. Oops. It's from LA Times a year ago. I do think this is true, though. Google, I was just talking about this. Google lured billions of consumers to its digital services by offering copious free cloud storage. That's beginning to change. Yeah, they said, we'll store all your photos for free. When people hit those caps, they realize they have little choice but to start paying or risk losing access to emails, photos, and personal documents. They say a big driver of the shift is Gmail. See this? Google Photos will end its unlimited free storage on June 1st. That's from The Verge. They really should let people who are already using it keep using it for free. Linda says, pays $9 a year, but she does need backup. Yeah, Edward, there was a siren right at the beginning of the night, and then we haven't heard one since. Carol says, I'm getting hit for my photos now backed up on our company Dropbox. I wonder, I have photos, on Google and on Apple, like a lot of people, or iCloud, but like in 15 years, will the big thing not be to have them on Google? Oh, John Gidry gave thanks for letting me know. Timor, let me know. John Gidry gave a second donation. I missed that. For Storage Fund. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, I just had to pay Google yesterday, John. I paid the $19.99 for a year. Google One. I feel so special. They make it feel like you're a special member. And they give the logo. It's like, oh, you're special. You're in Google One. Yeah, thanks for my special membership paying for storage. It's just paying for storage. They make it sound like it's this awesome thing. Actually, you're just giving me what I had already. This is the one here. I did this one, 100 gigs. Denise says it's like Disney Channel launched less than a year ago. Free a month, then $7.99, now $9.99. Is it $9.99 now? Is it? I don't know what it is now. Linda says, my Flickr is for unlimited storage, $59 a year. Shaft says, will be $8.99 next year. Sarah Joy says, I have the 200 gigabyte storage on Google One. Google One, you're a special member. Look at this. Join the club with your special membership. Your special membership. Paying for this thing you already got, but now you're a special member. Flatfoot says 98 cents a year. Shafts DX says Apple has Apple One. Is that true? Christine Smith says you will soon have to pay for an internet license. Isn't it called iCloud storage? iCloud storage. Where's the US? Is this per month? Yeah, US is 99 cents per month, 50 gigs, United States. I assume that's per month. Apple One. What is Apple One? The ultimate collection of Apple services. What is this? Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple Arcade, Apple News, iCloud. How much is it? $15 a month. Wouldn't be worth it for me. See, us individuals, all we do is subsidize families. Families get it so much cheaper. You know, I have YouTube TV for my TV, and if I had 6 people living in the house, I could give 6 other people in the household my YouTube TV password. I'm allowed to do that, but I have nobody living in the house, so just me. So it's just us individuals subsidize you families. Same with cell phones too. Tony might do the 2 terabytes. Caesar says, I have iCloud and OneDrive. Oh, Microsoft is OneDrive. Look at this. Personal cloud storage. Do they say enjoy your membership? I've always wondered how they back these things up. They must back them up like an insane amount, like crazy technology to have multiple backups and fail safes and stuff. Flatfoot says, "Can I have your YouTube TV password?" You're not in my household. Sonic says, "We're all members of Lookner, want exclusive access to cooking streams and package openings." There's a nice thing about having YouTube TV, which is that it's really streaming based. So anywhere you have your phone or your iPad, you can just watch your TV and watch your DVR stuff, and it's very easy to do so. On Smash Media, I didn't spend a lot on my studio, and I don't spend a lot on it now. I mean, there's a lot of good videos out there on like basic lighting and basic stuff, so you don't have to spend a lot to start streaming at all. Some people just stream on their phone. Twelve Tree says, Steve, they replicate the data to different locations. Seize the day you need a storage consultant to help you with your storage subscriptions. This is just a fleece, Columbia fleece. I like it. These are well made. All right. Well, we're getting close to that time, guys. We're getting close to that time. This has been an educational stream for me. I learned all about LED panel lights. LED strip lights. That's very interesting. One of our viewers said the Philips white lights are good, but they're pricey. You can cut to size. Look, cut to size. How about that? Shape, bend, and attach to any solid surface, just with tape. It's amazing. On Smash says, Philips Hue are the best for sure. Brenda Bradley says, I'm going to buy some string lights now. Strip lights. Oric says, come on, man. It's only been 2 hours. Hey, so thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you for tuning in. This has been an educational stream. Nick says, they have the same lights called rope lights. I'm going to have to look into those. Here's my P.O. box, by the way. Again, there's my P.O. box right there. I don't know how to make this any more readable. Ooh, that's a little more readable. I put it in bold. That's a little better, right? Is that better? That's pretty readable. No? Come on, that's pretty good. Yeah, as one of our viewers said, Roxanne says, I hope everybody is safe in the snows tonight. Stay safe, you in this path of the snowstorm. Jeff Porter says, hi, is this live? Yes, it is. Thank you to Darren Markley on Smash Media. Linda Belk says, I'm intrigued by the lighting options. I think Linda's going to get some for her kitchen. Gone with the Gale. Oh, thank you, Sonic. That's very kind of you, Sonic. Thank you for all your support. Thanks for all your support, Sonic. That's very kind of you. Much appreciated. Really. Sonic also gave the recap. AFTV2 recap, Mulia, Burger Tangent, other restaurants, LED lights, P.O. Box maintenance, Facebook Periscope, ties are done, streaming platforms, cloud storage. We covered a bunch of things. Thank you, Sonic, for all your support and all of your summaries. Thank you, Sonic. Letter Artist says Sonic is posted. It's official. It's over. I do need to get some more sunshine tomorrow. Thank you. I'm thinking 1 sec. Oh, on Smash Media. Hey, that's very kind of you. That's very nice of you on Smash Media. Thank you for your support. Thanks everybody who donated. That's really kind of you guys. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. David from Ohio, thank you for watching. TWC 60. This was like a chill day of streaming. We had 2 kind of chill streams today. John Gidry liked the red writing. The red writing stands out for the P.O. Box. It just looks kind of weird. It looks like a big alarm or something. Gone with the Gale says, I'll post a pic when I get the painting back at the framer. Sounds good. I want to see it. Thanks, Ryder, for watching. Denise Horton. Yeah, Nick, I think people can see it now, the last 4 digits. Letter Artist, thank you for watching. Brenda Bradley. She likes red better. Red just makes me nervous. Gets all nerve-wracking. Look. Is that really better? I guess it's not bad because it's pink behind me. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Is it really that much more readable? I don't know. Flatfoot says, thanks to the mods for removing those who went belly up. Hey, thank you, mods. Yay, mods. They're all volunteers. Mark Helton, Linda Belk. Thank you, Sarah Joy. Continue to wish Misha, she's still recovering from her surgery. Wish her the speediest recovery possible. Thanks to all the mods. Jeff Porter thinks the red is crazy nerve-wracking. Madison G says, looks okay. TWC says, alert, alert. Linda says it's emergency, emergency. Mark says it's easier to see. Brenda Bradley, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the lurkers, too. All the lurkers. Judy Socket, thanks for watching. Strange Reverend. On Smash Media says, I watch, listen while at work. I hope it helps your work go by more quickly. Sue is going to start a streaming channel on art creating. Ooh. Tell the viewers what channel it is when you start it. Arizona Jumper, thanks for watching. Strange Reverend. I think I said Strange Reverend already. Rosemary Randolph, thank you for watching. Tony Del Monte. Tony sometimes watches my stream with the horses, it sounds like. Oh, Shaft ZX. Shaft ZX, that's very nice of you. Also, I have never seen that sticker before. Shaft ZX, didn't you post earlier today? Didn't you give earlier today the sunglasses sticker? Where are you finding these stickers, Shaft ZX? Wow, look at that. That's like a Nintendo controller or something. An old school Nintendo controller. Shaft ZX is finding these obscure stickers. How? Thank you, Shaft. Very kind of you. Thank you. Much appreciated. You know, I'm always looking at the chat room. I know I don't look at you as much, but I kind of have to read the chat. I did look at some Twitch broadcasts, and like the big streamers on Twitch, they really tend to look, they're looking too. Because you can't look at you and then look at this at the same time. So if you're interacting in a way, you kind of have to just... What I would need is I would need like a huge monitor right behind the webcam that I could read the chat off the big monitor. Maybe one day. I would have to have a whole other monitor with just the chat right next to this webcam. That's the way to do it. Because right now I'm looking here at the corner of my screen, and you're over there. Peppa's watching during the shower. All right. ShaftZX says, thank you. New stickers all the way to the right. That's what ShaftZX says. New stickers all the way to the right. Ooh. Thank you, ShaftZX. Thanks for the tip. They're very different than the old stickers, though. There's just a different style. Thanks, Lulu, for watching. John A. and Petey said, or a teleprompter. Yeah, you just need some kind of extra screen. Maybe one day. The thing is, where do I put it? I can't have a screen just sitting there the whole time. So I hope it doesn't annoy you too much that I'm looking here and not there. But again, like if go watch the big streamers on Twitch. Like they're not really looking at the camera. Well, some of them, I mean, when they're reading chat. I mean, plenty of them talk to the camera, but if you're going to read the chat, it's kind of hard to read the chat and talk to the camera at the same time. But I'll try to do this more. Buffering? It's buffering? Hey, thanks, Lady Edith. Thank you, Lady Edith. It didn't really buffer tonight, right? People didn't have... The picture was good tonight? Was the picture good? Thanks, Stephen Murray, for watching. Was the picture all right? Francesca loves the scroll. Francesca, I have not noticed... The person from the building today said you should have noticed a difference. And I was like, well, I can't really tell. It's hard to tell. The big question is... Hopefully this week they'll get the person to fix the other two elevators and I'll really see whether it's different. That's going to be the big question.
See, I'm watching it.
The picture looks good. I'm looking at the picture right now. Oh, I didn't even have it at 1080. I just bumped it up to 1080. Yeah, it looks fine. It's not lagging. Oh, thank you, by the way. Hey, Iowa, thank you. Judy Socket from Canada. Thanks so much, Judy Socket. That is very kind of you. Thank you, Judy Socket from Canada, for your support. Appreciate that, Judy Socket. Oh, April Coco. Did I miss April Coco? I think I missed April Coco before. Oh, no. I hope she didn't leave. April Coco posted see, April Coco sticker is new too. April Coco sent a sticker that's an I'll be back sticker. It's like a post-it note. Something I'll be back. Did people see that one? Thank you, April Coco. But it looks like there's something besides I'll be back. I can't see the top left of it. Looks like she found a new sticker too. Hey, and Linda Bell with the black cat sticker. Linda, are any of your cats black? I know you have other colors. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for moderating too. And thank you for the cat sticker. I appreciate that, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, if you didn't know, you could have been watching this on 1080 the whole time. June Mark says, hi, host. Thanks, Lady Edith. Hey, the big thing, Lady Edith, it's not even more important than the elevators, is the noise between our two apartments, me and my neighbor. So, as I said before, I now have to get my neighbor to submit an official service request before they'll deal with it. So I got to try to talk to my neighbor tomorrow. Tammy, my internet, I think my internet plan is unlimited. My internet plan is unlimited. I have fiber internet. So Tammy is worried that if she gets like a streaming TV service, she'll use too much data. So that is a concern. I mean, you can look up, some of these services have, like, you can lower the resolution, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. If you have an internet data plan that's not limited. But a lot of them are unlimited, I think. I don't know. Like if you use, it depends. If you're watching at home from your home internet, that's different. If you have a phone internet, if you're watching on the phone all the time, then a lot of people have limited there. So, yeah, that's certainly a concern. John A. and PD watches the live streams in 4K. We don't broadcast in 4K. TWC says, I'm watching on 144. Starfire says, my cat is black. Oh. Next time we see April Coco, please let her know that I missed her donation and thanked her. Maybe she'll watch this later. I don't know how I missed that. Frisco Williams, thank you for watching. June Mark says, I was using data phone internet. Strange Reverend says, mods rule, trolls drool. Tony says, I've seen channels doing 4K on YouTube lately. Something's very nice. A cool thing about YouTube TV is you can watch YouTube on your TV, and then if you watch like music videos, they look really good. Like if you watch music videos on like a TV, you can realize, oh, that's like they spent all this money on it, not so you just would watch it on your phone, so you'd watch it on like a bigger screen. All right. Well, it's getting to be that time. It's getting to be that time. Camp and Chris, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to get to the post office box tomorrow and empty the post office box. Christian says, I'm watching this on my TV. It's weird when you're looking at like your YouTube TV and you see all these programming come up and then like your video is there. Hey, Rick Hoppy, thanks for watching. Rick says AT&T has data tiers. The business tier is the biggest pipeline. I think my internet, because I have fiber AT&T internet, is no data limit. I will say this: I've been happy so far. Knock on my wooden table. We have not had any kind of internet blackout here yet. So it's been reliable. My AT&T fiber internet has been reliable so far. Thanks, Laura G, for watching. No, I don't think I'm going to be streaming inside the post office. I don't think they want me to do that. Melissa is watching on Metro PCS, I guess. Rick says, I have fiber too. There are still tiers. I did not know. Well, I believe my plan is unlimited data. Oh, because I have a gig. You know what it is? It's I have unlimited data because I have gig speed. That's what it is. That's what it is. I think. Yeah, this is what I have. See, This is an article from Fierce Telecom, but I believe this is correct. It says AT&T says for fiber. Where is it here? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's all new and existing fiber internet, 100, 300, 1,000 subscribers would enjoy unlimited data. I know, I'm not sure if that still holds, but where I am, I believe if you have gig internet, you don't have to pay for data. Here, look. October 1st, 2020, AT&T Fiber, press release. All existing and new internet, 100, 300, and 1,000 customers, I have 1,000, will receive unlimited internet data at no additional charge. $40 ounce. I'm glad you enjoyed the Agenda-Free TV too. Oh, you know, I'm so stupid. I forgot to talk about that. One of the things I wanted to do was talk about the stream we did. People already signed off. I'm going to talk about it very briefly. I'm so dumb. You get bonus coverage right now. Thank you, 40 ounce. So we mentioned that we did this stream earlier today on Agenda. I did the stream earlier on Agenda Free TV 2. I did like a news roundup stream. I can't believe I forgot to talk about it. Anyways, I was gonna get some feedback from people who I can always do this. I can always do it on our next stream. I can always talk about it on our next stream. But I was going to get some feedback from people on what they thought of it and talk about it a little more. I'll probably wait until we do another stream and get the full audience here who can give feedback. Upstate Zach wants an outdoor stream with Christmas decorations. Possibly. Sees the day like the roundups. Castro, thanks for watching, by the way. Francesca Fordham says, what's the first book of yours we should read? I think the most accessible book I wrote is probably the parody of Percy Jackson parody. Hey, if you know young people or people who are young at heart who like Percy Jackson, the Percy Jackson books, might I recommend this one? I should do this more. I should talk about this. It's Christmas. I should mention it more on the stream. Might I recommend this? This is pretty accessible. It's kid-friendly, too. I'll post it. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Somebody remind me to say this next time. That's a kid-accessible book. Yeah, I think that's the most accessible one. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Brenda Bradley. Brenda Bradley liked the stream today. Yes, that is my book. I wrote a few parodies a couple of years ago. I wrote them myself. I did it all myself and published it myself. Judy Socket's going to send a photo of the parrot. Hey, Judy Socket, I didn't know you had a parrot. I don't think I knew that. Send me a photo, Judy Socket. Maybe we'll talk to your parrot on the stream one day. That'd be fun. I'd love to do that. I love parrots. Roxanne read the book. The audio book is actually very well done. The guy who did there's a paperback too. I don't know why the paperback's not showing up. See all formats. There's a paperback too. But the audio book was done by this guy who did a very good job. Probably more expensive, but the audio book is very well done. I can play you a clip of the audio book. Listen. I shouldn't get a copyright strike on this because it's my audio. It's my book. Here, I'll play a clip. This is the audio sample from the book. The guy is really good who does it. Who did it? Brian something. It's been so long.
The skeleton soldiers rushed at us in a roar of clanging armor. I closed my eyes and silently prayed that in the afterlife they'd be lenient about downloading illegal content, since everyone else was doing it, and because it wasn't fair to ask someone to pay $12.99 for an album. But then I felt the familiar tingling feeling, and it was a way bigger tingling than I'd ever felt before. I opened my eyes, and it was like everything had gone into slow motion. As the soldiers inched forward, I could feel a fart building up inside me. It kept building, and soon I felt like a giant fart-filled balloon. Finally, just as the soldiers' swords were about to strike us, I farted. But it was more than just a fart. This fart was something special. It was lightning.
I actually think there's a lot more funnier stuff in the book than that. It's more of, but I needed to like choose a clip for like 10 seconds, and that was the one to choose. Brian Holden, one of my viewers reminded me that one of you guys said Brian Holden. Yeah, Brian Holden, the guy who did the audiobook, was fantastic. He's really good. He's really good. But basically, like it's a close parody of The Lightning Thief. It's a parody of The Lightning Thief. So, like, if you or somebody you knew, if like a kid you know read The Lightning Thief, they might enjoy it because they'll recognize a lot of the stuff from the book. Oh, Misha's awake. Look, we got Misha to come in the chat by talking about the lightning fart. We got Misha to participate from the lightning fart. No, it's not free. The audiobook is free if you have an Audible trial. The Kindle is free with Kindle Unlimited. It's $2.99 to buy the Kindle. Anyways, I'll post it again. Again, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Don't do it just for me. But if maybe you know somebody who likes Percy Jackson. Of the ones I did, that's probably the most the other ones I did were this one, like, you might like if you read City of Bones. If you didn't read City of Bones, you might be like, what's going on here? This one is very adult. This is very adult. You should not get this for kids, The Fault in Our Pants. This one was really fun, but I wrote a parody of Mariano Rivera's autobiography. Maze Bummer, pretty standard parody of the Maze Runner. Then that has a naughty word in it, but it's not really dirty. It's a pretty straightforward parody of the book of Gone Girl. In retrospect, I should have titled it something different. I should have not used that word in the title, but whatever. It's gone now. No, Linda, I wouldn't be good reading it. The guy who read it, Brian Holden, was great. Here he is. Look, Brian Holden. Here he is. Team Star Kid Wikia. He says, I'm an award-winning audiobook narrator. I don't think he's going to talk about my book on his page. No, it's not there. He doesn't list my book on his page. He's moved beyond me. Wait, he posted Can Holding in a Fart Kill You? And he didn't post my book. Well, I got him early. Oh, no, he has it. There it is right there. There it is right there. He's got it on his page. There it is right there. There it is. He's great. He was great. The way they do the audiobooks is you just post your book and say, does anybody want to read this? And people apply. Lulu, I took probably like 6-7 months and I wrote a bunch of them. It was just a fun thing to do. I'd always wanted to do it. So, I'm thinking 1 sec says, my Audible has been going unused. Happy to download your book. The Gone Girl one, the people who did the Gone Girl parody actually has an audio book too. Ooh, I wonder if I can play you the clip of that. Misha likes book clips, so we'll play that one. How many? Oh, the guy who did the Maze Runner one is great. Chris Brinkley did a really good job. Here's the Maze Runner Maze Bummer audiobook sample. Ready?
Chapter 1. He began his new life standing in a cold, dark room. My name is Thomas, he thought. That's all he could remember. He couldn't remember anything else about his life. He couldn't even remember what he was. Maybe I'm a giraffe, thought Thomas. That would be cool. Suddenly, the room jolted upward. Harsh sounds of chains and pulleys echoed around Thomas as the room kept ascending. He was in some sort of elevator. With a groan and a clank, the room stopped. From outside the elevator above, Thomas heard a bunch of male voices chanting, "Girl! Girl! Girl! Girl!" There was the sound of a latch being opened, and a straight line of light appeared across the ceiling and expanded. Thomas looked down at his body. He wasn't a giraffe. He was a human. Darn. Thomas looked up and saw a number of sets of eyes peering down at him. The male voices were talking again, but now they were angry. Clunk! It's another dude. Clunk me! Maybe it's a girl with really short hair. It's a dude, you piece of clunk. This clunking clunks. Mother clunker! A rope dropped down from above. Thomas grabbed it and was pulled up out of the elevator. When he...
So you get the idea. He did a very good job. That's Chris... What was his name? Chris Brinkley. Then I'll play a little of the Gone Girl one. I really wanted to do an audio book of the Linda Belk says he's a good voice for that character. Yeah, no, he was like really good for that book. And the Gone Girl one, the people Sarah Himes and Gregory John Phelps did this one. They were very good too. I don't know what this clip is.
Amy Elliott Dunn, June 26, 2011. After much deliberation, I've decided to kill myself. Now hold on, before you go start calling the suicide prevention hotline, just let me explain. I'm not really gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna disappear and make it look like Nick killed me. It's gonna be so fun. I get to leave Missouri, and Nick gets to go to jail. What, this seems cruel to you? Unbelievably mean? Wouldn't I have to be a completely awful person to even think such a thing? Well, I've got a confession to make. I am completely awful. If you thought otherwise, that's because you, like pretty much the entire male population, is under the delusion that the hot and not completely awful girl exists. Every guy wants the hot and not completely awful girl. They think it's actually possible that a girl can be hot and not be completely awful. So hot girls, like me, are forced into living a charade, into pretending we're not completely awful just to get a guy. I initially didn't play along. The idea of being a hot and not completely awful girl offended me. I'd see men, friends, co-workers, strangers, dating these hot girls that weren't being completely awful, and I'd want to grab these men by their lapels and say, "The bitch isn't making your life a miserable hell yet because she's pretending." But they never would have listened. For years, I waited and waited for...
Okay, it's just part of the book. Just part of the book. That's that one. Anyways, they were very good. They were very good. It's a guy and a girl. It's a guy and a girl. I'll post the link to that one. That's the Gone Girl parody. No, the three people, the people I got to do the 3 audiobooks were all great. They were very, very good. Anyways, somehow this just came up now. I probably should have discussed it when more people were watching. I should talk about them more though, because I think they're fun. People might like them. Misha said we should do this more often. Well, those are the 3 audiobooks. Those are the 3 audiobooks. I really want someone. I should maybe revisit it. I really wanted to get somebody to do the Fault in Our Stars parody. I just never found the right person. That's this one. But yeah, the way what they have is they have an exchange. No, who did the covers? I would get friends of mine who were very good artists. I would pay them to do the covers. This guy Jonathan Finn Gamino, who's a great artist, amazing artist. He did this cover and he did the lightning fart cover. So I would just get friends of mine who are artists. I would pay them to do the covers. They did a great job. What they have is if you do a book, you can just, if you do like a Kindle book, or you can, I think with paperback too, they have an exchange where you say, hey, I'm looking for somebody to do my audiobook, and then you split the revenues with them. So people send you samples. This book, I just never got the right person. There was one woman who was good, but she was almost there, but not quite. And then she would do stuff, and then she only wanted to do it once with like no notes, and it wouldn't sound right. So unfortunately, that didn't work out. But this is kind of a tough one to get the right voice for it. Oh, I think there might be the Mariano Rivera one. I actually think there's a 4th audiobook. I forgot about this. Linda says she thinks her girl will like them. Hey, look, I think there's a 4th audiobook. Did I do 4 audiobooks? Man. Let me see. That's like used or something. All formats. Did I never publish the audiobook for this? No, that's like the used version. Why does it do this? It's weird. I thought I got to go visit this again. There was a guy who recorded this. He recorded it, and then some of it wasn't right, and I wanted him to redo it, and I think it just never got done. Man, I should go back and listen to this. I got to check up on that. I think what happened is the guy did a draft and he did a reading of it, and I wanted a few fixes done, and he never did the fixes. Anyways, no, I don't have time to do these anymore. Thank you, Darren Markley. I should go back and listen to the Mariano one. That's so weird. It just like never got done. I'm sure there was a good reason it never got done. No, we're not doing a philosophy stream right now. I think Misha just woke up and now she's all raring to go. Maybe one day I'll write more. Thing is, I like writing stuff where I can I don't like when somebody tells me what to write. You know, if you go work somewhere, somebody tells you what to write. These books, I could write whatever I wanted. But again, the best one, if you know, like young people especially, it's the, if you know young people who like Percy Jackson, they might like this one. If they read The Maze Runner, they might like this one. This is the Gone Girl one. This is kind of adult, Fault in Our Stars. If they read City of Bones, they might like this, but not as many people have read City of Bones. And then if they're a baseball fan, not many people will like this one, but I enjoyed writing it. So there. There you go. You know, I actually, a book agent liked, like a real book agent, liked The Lightning Fart so much that he agreed to try to get it sold, and he just couldn't sell it. Nobody does parody books. He actually, a real legit book agent that a friend of mine hooked me up with, he gave it to his kid to read, and the kid loved it, and he really liked it too. So he said, I want to represent this book. And he took it around to publishers, and nobody would do it. Yeah, Denise Horton, they're only on Amazon. Ebook, paperback, and audio. Some of them audio. Misha, you'd probably like the Gone Girl one. Misha, you might actually like The Fault in Our Pants too. The Lightning Fart cover, he did such a good job on it. This is Jonathan Finn Gamino. He did such a good job on the cover. Look at that cover. What happened? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. He did a really good job. I should make a shirt of that cover. That's what I should do. I should make a shirt with that on it. Linda Belg says Misha is the Gone Girl. All right, anyways. Well, I didn't expect to be talking about that tonight, but we did. We talked about that. Yeah, no, this is one of these things, like, it's just they do not do parody books. Nobody publishes them. Like, to me, if again an agent, I got an agent actually represented this book, a real agent, and tried to get publishers to do it. If somebody had published this book and they had put it like in Barnes and Noble, a lot of kids would have bought it. There's no question in my mind. But just no one does parody books, so no one would do it. But if that was on a stand in like a Barnes and Noble, the people would buy it. Stack says I would buy it. I think a bunch of people read it in India. I've gotten some like reviews online from India. Yeah, several times Amazon India has paid me like $30 to like there's this thing in Amazon India where they make certain ebooks free to people who are in Kindle Unlimited, I think. Is that what it is? They might do that in the US too sometimes. But they did it in India. They said it will pay you some money and then it's just free to people here. And I'm like, fine, the more people that read it, the better. So people read it in India. Francesca says, I'm glad I asked. This was fun to see. Yeah, thanks for asking, Francesca. All right. Well, anyways. Why do I have my P.O. box still up? That's it for now. Hey, if you read any of them and you like it, please leave a review. That would be helpful. NA818 says, I'm ordering the book for my son. I hope your son likes it. I really think the people I know who've gotten the lightning fart liked it. All right. Well, see, I already said goodbye and everything. People are gonna be angry at me because we went like an extra 45 minutes after I said goodbye. Sonic says the movie version could be done in marionette like Team America. It'd be the lightning fart would be a fun movie. They made the Percy Jackson movie was popular. If you do get it, and like one of your kids reads it, please let me know how they like it. I'd really be interested to know. All right, we're going to wrap this up now. We're wrapping up. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. And mods, thanks for sticking around. Linda Belka's still there. Misha, did we lose Mark Helton? Mark might have thought we were ending. And Sarah Joy. They probably left. Stack, Sonic, Strange Reverend, TJ Sweet, Jeff Porter, Melissa McQueen. Flatfoot, Judy Socket. Oh, Sarah Joy is here. Judy Socket says, what if you do a parody of a YouTube post? I kind of am. Shafts EX, thank you. Denise Horton. Thank you, Denise. I hope your daughter likes it. Hey, Denise, by the way, I think they sell them on Amazon Canada. If you go to Amazon Canada, I think they actually sell it there. You don't have to order it like from the US. Amazon Canada. Lightning fart. Let's see. There it is. See, it's in Canada. They sell it in Canada, so you don't even have to order it from the U.S. It's in a lot of countries, actually. You can get it in Japan and Brazil. Yeah, Montpelier. We stayed on for an extra 30 minutes. I started talking about the books. Oh, NA18 just bought it. I hope you enjoy it. I'd feel bad if you bought it. I feel like you'll at least get your money's worth. It's a real book. All right. Well, it's time. Castro says Amazon Australia has it too. Yeah, Australia, France, Germany, it's all over the place. Oh, NA818, say hi to your son. Glad he likes the broadcast. Stacks, no, the book does not come with a free roll of TP. That's what they should have done. They should have bundled it with TP. A TP bundle. A lightning fart TP bundle. Oh, so many people would have bought that. All right, Don Pratt, thank you. Christian Montoya. Jeff Porter. Edward Kim. Melissa McQueen. Linda Belk. Brenda Bradley, thank you. Frisco Williams. Judy Sockett, we want to see your parrots one day. We want to hear them talk. Thanks to all the lurkers, too. Thank you, lurkers, for watching. And thanks to everybody who donated. That's really kind of you. Again, really appreciate all the donations. Thank you. Misha types Z like she's going to sleep. Christian Montoya, thanks for watching. Flatfoot, thanks for watching. Scarlett, I don't think anyone's making those movies. All right, guys. We are out. It's 12:46. We stayed on like an extra hour. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All right, it's time. It's time to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Carrie Taylor, thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody for joining me. Good times. Good times. We'll do it again soon. Yeah, Sonic says Netflix just greenlit all of them. You're telling me that if they did a movie on Netflix called The Lightning Fart that looked like that, you're telling me people wouldn't watch that? You're telling me kids would not watch that? Ha. Jeff says I would. There you go. All right, we're wrapping it up. We are wrapping it up. Thank you, guys. We'll do this soon. We'll do it again soon. More streams. Edward Kim, thank you. I'll look into making a shirt. I should make a shirt. Then the shirt would have to be green. All right, guys. Stacks, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Good times. We'll do this again soon. Have a great night, great day wherever you are. Don't get snowed in, and stay safe. All right. See you later. Peppa Chicken, Tammy Lance, Frisco Williams. Thank you. Have a great night, great day. We'll see you soon.